Okay, I got some stuff in from Amazon, some LED lights from a truck, and some stuff from Rhino USA. So let's get the camera down and get into it. It's going to be a good one. Okay, first up we have some, I don't know if you can see that, the tabs that holds in the tail light. I'm going to be replacing the LED bulbs in there. It needs a couple tabs because when I did the on my truck there, when I did the DZ tailgate assist strut, I kind of damaged the tabs, so I got me some more. I finally found them, so I got me some more. I got some, I guess it's Farron LED headlights. These are the two H11 and two 9005. That's the high beam and low beam. My son gave me these. These are just H11 and 9005, but he used the 9005s. They're just the H11. So these are going to be from my fog lights, low beam, high beam, and then these are from my fog lights. High beam and fog lights are the same thing, H11. So we got that. We got these. Looks like Fireflies LED. That's kind of weird, ain't it? These are for the LEDs inside the cab. And I'm going to do a video on installing these. I may do two separate videos, one for the map lights and one for all the rest of the bulbs. And then I'm going to do a video installing these on the outside of the truck. So be on the lookout for those videos too. So we also have some D-rings. Let me see if I can slide these over here where I can get to them. Well, I guess they open backwards, huh? From Rhino USA. Got some D-rings. These are pretty cool. That way I have something to hook that rope and everything to if I ever need to. May not ever need to, but at least I got it just in case, right? And we also got their 3-inch, 20-foot strap, recovery tow strap. It is awesome. Speaking of the D-rings, they would go right in here. Okay, first up, hopefully the light's not too bright. I got the door up because it's hot, right? The strap came in the back, comes with a bag. You can put it in. Pretty cool, right? Move that over to the side. Here's the strap. It comes with another like Velcro strap. It had a plastic like tie wrap around it. Not a tie strap, but one that melts. Anyway, I cut it and put this on there. This is to help hold it so it don't unravel and go everywhere. That's pretty cool that it came with that. I like it. Like I said, it's a 2-inch. Let's see. Here's the working load. Maybe you can pause it and read all that. Pretty cool strap. Like I said, I may not ever need it, but if I need it, I got it, right? You know what they say about stuff like that. It's better to have it, not need it, than need it, and not have it. So, let's move that out of the way. I'm not going to show you well, I guess I will. I was going to say I wasn't going to, but because I already showed you, and I'll take it out of here and show you one of them. There's two of them. It's just a D-ring. It's got a plastic on it right here. I don't know if how long that'll stay on it, but anyway, that's pretty cool. Comes with little rubber isolators, I guess is what you call them, so keep rattling noise down once it's hooked or whatever. That's pretty cool. There's two of them. Don't know where I'm going to put them yet. I might just leave them in this box because it's got that little foam insert. Let's see if I can show you that once again. I might just leave them in that and just put it in my truck. Who knows? We'll find out. Now, I did join their Rhino USA's Facebook group for Florida. I need to ask them because I got another one of these. If I can get it out of here. Another one of these things saying I got to register the warranty. Now, the last time I registered the warranty on the last 2 or 3, or was it 4? I don't remember how many it was, items I got from them. Like I said, in that video, it didn't ask how many items you had, what particular item you had that you was registering the warranty for. It just wanted your email. So hopefully it's good for these products too. I need to ask about that. Anyway, it also came with 2 packs of, if I can pick it up, sticker packs. One, one in each box. One for the D-ring, one for the strap. That's pretty cool. Got a bunch of them already. Also, this, see if I can hold it up without it spilling. Fireflies LED lights for the inside. Of course, they came with a paper showing where they go, which style bulb is for what. And it says I got one for the engine compartment. I didn't even know there was one in there, but I'm going to find out. I mean, there is one in this package, and I didn't know there was a light under the hood of my truck. But here's all the LEDs. There's a few different ones in there. What was this pack? A 15 pack? I don't remember what it was, to be honest with you. Either a 15 or 16 piece LEDs for the inside. So, and I've never heard of this brand, but we're going to install them and see what happens. Now the dome light I've already replaced it. It's a last fit. I got another one of them around here somewhere, a T15 I think, or maybe I got 2 of them. But I wanted to get that brand, but I couldn't find a whole kit, and I didn't want to have to order each individual bulb. I wanted a kit where you can buy them all and it comes with it. It'd be nice if somebody, if they don't already, it would be nice if somebody would put together a kit to cover all the bulbs on the inside of your truck and the outside, front and back, tail lights, headlights, all. Where you can order them all and be done. You don't have to keep messing around trying to figure out what bulb fits what and where it goes. Anyway, these lights or bulbs also came with a pry tool. That's pretty cool. That'll come in handy, I guess. Let me see if I can get these out of the box. Now these here, I guess that's fairing. They came with some tie straps, some different rubber gaskets or grommets, and it looks like 2 2 Allen wrenches. Now with that being said, let me show you real quick. Let me get them out of the box. Yeah, I do have 2. There they are right there. The last fit. Oh, these are T10 bulbs, not T15. Anyway, I have to figure out where T15 or T10 goes. These bulbs are the ones I got from my son. He had them in his truck. Now, if you look somewhere, right in there, that hole, there's a little tiny Allen in there, and that's what that little tiny Allen wrench is for. Maybe it'll fit, hopefully. But one of these, I try to use them as my low beams, because you're supposed to mount them like that, where the LED chips, bulbs, whatever you want to call them, are at 3 and 9. Not like that, or like that, but straight up and down like that. And that's what that Allen thing is for, so you can adjust it. Now, it's a pain in the butt, because you got to keep putting it in there and adjust it a little bit, and put it in there and see if it's right. But one of these, luckily, one of them when I installed it was straight, but the other one was crooked. And I don't know if I stripped it or if it was already stripped. Probably me, because I didn't have the right size. So hopefully I can get it loose and turn it, either with that Allen wrench. My son also let me borrow his little small kit that he bought for when he installed the bulbs in his truck. So hopefully that'll work. But what I was wanting to show is this is a H11 of the new ones that I just bought. Now, which one's brighter? I have no idea, to be honest. But you see how this one's made? Obviously, it has this on it. Let's see. And it plugs in a certain way. But you see how that one's made? I don't know if this is just a newer style. You see how this one's made? Big difference. Like I said, I don't know which one is brighter. I kind of would almost like the brighter one on my headlight, not the fog light, but I'm going to use these as the fog lights and these as the headlights, the low beams. So let me see if I can get one of these other ones out of here and show you it. It looks the same, at least I think it does, if I can find one. See, this one is POD 20001. This one is POC, looks like 21011. That says H11. I don't know what this one is. This one is the 9005. See, let me hold that H11 up. They're really not that much different. They got little fans in them. Although this one is supposed to be a lot brighter than this one because it's high beam, right? That's going to make for some pretty good install videos, I think. I'm going to get to it soon, hopefully. And then I'll come back with another video. Just put that anywhere. And show you what they look like, the before and after from the halogen to the LEDs. That's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.